you just as much as you love the card. Ian Happ at the dish with a runner on first. And there's a hit. Langoliers round second, headed for third. And they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Scott Rowland at the dish with runners at the corners. Ground ball left side, could be two. Goes to second for one. Relay to first, double play. Back here in a one-run game, Kyle Tucker strolls to the dish to face off against Tom Glavine. Flash. It's 0-2. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Teoscar Hernandez digs in for the Dodgers. Swings at pitch number one and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Pages, the next to hit, takes ball one. I'll allow it. A tad early. Just a tad. Strike three. Third time recording a strikeout with the curveball. Here's a bronze card at the plate. Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch is a strike, and that's been the norm today. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
Went with the slider. Two-one is the count now. Was that pitch in low power mode or? That completes the strikeout, inning over. The Dodgers. Willie McGee gets us going this inning. And that's a base hit. Leadoff batter is on. This is how productive innings get started. Let's see where you take from here. Rick Farrell steps up as a parallel. Mike Trout, the batter they'll send to the plate, is a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Swings, puts it on the ground to the left side. That's a hit. Sometimes it looks like you're playing chess at a checkers tournament. Jackie Robinson up now with two runners on base. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Hits like that are just second nature for you out there. Ken Griffey Jr. steps up with nowhere to put him. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Smith settling under it. Hauls it in. One gone here. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. Drills one perfectly. Pages sprinting towards it. It falls, and extra bases are in the car. Robinson rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Carlos Delgado comes to the plate following the bases clearing double. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to Freeman for the out. Shea Langoliers, the next card off the deck. Fouls that off. Cranks one deep. Back at the track. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Ian Happ comes to the plate following the RBI double. Single to center, his time up. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Tom Glavine back on the bump with the lead. His resume includes 2 Cy Young Awards, 5 seasons of 20 or more wins, and a World Series MVP in 1995. Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. Throwing bubbles for strikes. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Digging in for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, 0 for 1 on the day. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Cleared the hips early. Swing and blasts one to center. Griffey drifts under it. Muy fácil that one. Will Smith digs in for the Dodgers. Not how you drew it up. Went with the curve. Been his favorite pitch so far. Late with the swing there. Strike 3. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes the mound here in the 4th. Scott Rowland fouls away the first offering. The curve misses for a ball. Ground ball to first. Freeman, the throw to first. One gone now. Now it's the right fielder, Willie McGee. Lifted in the air to right center. To the warning track. That's down. One hops off the wall. You're 2 for 2 with this card today. Fancy. Mike Trout at the dish. 1 for 1, single to left his first time up. Hits it foul. Fouls it off. Swung on and crushed. Bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Hitman, 1 out, 1 on. Hit hard, up the middle, Edman, and 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Hits it hard to second. Throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit. Back here in a 3-run game. Freddie Freeman ready to go facing Tom Glavine, who was pivotal in Atlanta's run to the '95 World Series. Here comes the 0-1. That's a ball. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Digging in for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Grounded out to second his first time up. Lefty kicks and delivers. Goes foul. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Edman retired. Here's Kyle Tucker. Goes with the sinker. His preferred pitch to open and at bat. Drops the anchor. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. "11 strikeouts. Barry Larkin leads off up by 3. That pitch, woof. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Pitch came in at 105, and you managed to hit it just as hard. Carlos Delgado comes to the plate following the pitching change. Aggressive swing on the first pitch, and well struck. Going back, and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Shea Langoliers digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. And there's a foul. Catches a piece. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. On the ground to short. Betts. Out on the off-balance throw. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Oh, 0-1 the count. In the air, out to the gap. Hajes galloping towards it. And one hops the wall. And that's a double. Scott Rowland steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. That's a base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Willie McGee at the dish with runners at the corners. And that got him pretty flush. That will load the bases, and now a golden opportunity for Mike Trout. Not it. Goes back to the four-seamer. Smash down the left field line. But it's just foul. Here's the pitch. Tried to check, but could not. That's a strikeout. We see the Dodgers with a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart. And Robinson gets a hold of one. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. You should totally save this clip. I would. Griffey will see a new baseball because we're not getting back the one Jackie just launched out of here. Hard line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Tom Glavine takes the mound of the 6th, and not a ton of pressure with the score the way it is at the moment. Hey! Hernandez. In the box now and take strike one. So they turn to the righty out of the pen. Raisel Iglesias, 0-1. The pitch. Swings and misses. Out in front. Strike three. Way to bear down for the strikeout. Andy Pages is next to the plate. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Scoreboard must be giving you some confidence. Yes. 2. Another strikeout. You're making this look really easy. Now we see Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch is a strike. 0-2 is the count. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner. Here's Mookie. He has quiet confidence but a loud resume. Catches a piece. Fastball good for a strike. Just a little trouble with this one behind the plate. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the inning. Back here in a 9-run game, what do you guys feel like talking about? Barry Larkin ready to go. Miss. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Betts. Barely caught him for the out. Close play. Carlos Delgado comes to the plate as a parallel 2-car. Okay, here's my advice. Do the same thing you did last time he was up. In the air, out to right center. Headed back. Off the wall, extra bases in sight as he rounds first. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting.
Shea Langoliers ready to hit. Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate.
That ball's foul.
The hitman lead by 9. And that one almost got him. On the ground to third. Muncy handles the chance. Tags the runner for 1. Now a chance for Ian Happ. First pitch, and the runner goes. Swings and blasts one to right center. Pages on his way over. Brings it in. That's out number 3. Max Muncy steps in the box to start the 7th. Foul ball. Free strike. You took charge and finished it with a strikeout. Well done. Will Smith digs in for the Dodgers. Zoned in and got the call. On the ground up the middle. Larkin. And that's out number 2. Here's Freddie Freeman at the dish now. Catches a piece of the heater. Smooth. Lifted in the air to center. Griffey makes his way to it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Brusdar Graterol, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th. Scott Rowland comes to the dish following the change on the mound. A slicing foul ball. Oh, 1 fires. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Muncy sends it to first. 1 away. Next up here in the 7th, Willie McGee. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. And now it's a double-digit lead for them late in this game. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. Right side, and that's foul. The 0-1. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Robinson up now following that home run from Mike Trout. Didn't even flinch. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. They get him, and it was close. Justin Robleski handed the rock out of the bullpen. Ken Griffey Jr. takes his place at the plate. Ready to face the new hurler. Difficult plate appearances. Must be a glitch, right? On a line. It looks like trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Barry Larkin ready to swing it with a runner on second. Here's the pitch, and the runner is breaking for third. First pitch swing, and this one has more than a chance. Hit hard, going, on its way and gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with that pitch. Great execution. This one smashed down the right field line, and it's foul. Delgado ready. And fights it off. The pitch to Carlos. Cutter misses the target. Slider. Back here in Denver, Tommy Edman ready to roll.
Tommy Edman.
Count it. Extra focus makes all the difference. Sent him packing. Great pitch. Here's Kyle Tucker. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Here's the 1-1. Tucker fouls it away. And we'll do it again. Frozen like the birthday cake sitting in my freezer for the last 10 years. Seriously, are we ever going to eat that? Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike. Got it. Welcome back. This game isn't exactly close at the moment. Shea Langoliers bats first this inning. Drilled to left field. Hernandez drifting back. Makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Happ tried to check his swing there, but it went around. That was perfect destruction. Did you hear the sound that made? Kiss that ball goodbye. So I think we're just about ready to wrap this one up. It's getting late. Scott Rowland steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. The heater misses for a ball. Nope.
That's ball 2.
Base hit. Incredible timing on that swing and put the bat exactly where you needed it. Willie McGee in the box with a runner on first. Hit on the ground to first. One at second. Back to first. Double play. And that's it for the inning. Stay tuned. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. You've got the lead. Remember, winning's winning, whether it's by an inch or a mile. Pages leading off as he swings through it for strike one. Fights it off. Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go. Now the DH, Haesung Kim. First pitch is a strike, and we've seen that a lot. Runs the count to 1-2. Misses the plate for a ball. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Betts in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Keeps the plate appearance going. Refusing to go down. Two-strike slider, fouled away. Strike 3. That'll do it. They win it. The Hitmen take